trainings for food safety supervisors in your organizations, and you become a master trainer. If you attend a TOT, you become a master trainer. And basic, special and advanced courses, you do not become a trainer. You just have to attend, get yourself assessed and get certified. That is the difference. So how it will all come into system is any person who just joined the food handler or who is a food handler, वो बंदा जाके basic course या advanced course as per his industry he or she can do. ठीक है? Am I clear, or there is something else which needs to be told? So I mean, any which ways, we will be sending you links for our website also. तो आप उसमें जाके देख सकते हैं कि कौन से courses हैं. Eventually, in the coming couple of months, all these courses in different sectors will be going live. And since your user ID is already generated, the moment you log into our website, you can go and check the training calendar. कि कौन से courses available हैं, which is applicable to you, so you can select and you can. So this is the website.
This is the website, and this is the homepage of our portal. For training, trainer registration, you can just go here and register.
So there is in-depth information on the website given about all the different aspects of the portal. So make sure that you go and check it.
This is the training registration page. Any other information that you want, you can just mail it to me. I'll send a user manual to the people who are interested.
Any feedback on this you can give to Siddharth. His mail ID you have noted down, because this is after a long time Siddharth is smiling. For the past 3 months he has not been smiling because he was not ready. You can still make him cry by giving more inputs and asking all your doubts. Okay? And this is Siddharth's mail ID, right? And this is for you, for the industry. So the government is trying to do everything to regulate it in a easy manner so that you become self-compliant. It is like income tax return, to be very simple. It's a self-declaration act. So if you find that there are problems here, you must give your feedback. Okay? So if you give it, so Mr. Siddharth will ensure that if it is, a very valuable suggestion, it will be incorporated inside. Right? We will break for lunch now.
Thank you.
Be here back by 2 o'clock.
The lunch is served on the lobby in the Blue Wit restaurant, so we all can go down.
Morning we were studying about first engineering design, establishment and facilities. Then we started with material management. Under engineering design, establishment and facilities, see basically there are two things which the FSSAI covers: the licensing conditions and Schedule 4. Now licensing conditions, it is mentioned that whatever is mentioned as basic conditions for part 2 and part 5 have to be read together for our industry. Of course, there are a few things in part 2 which are not relevant to us, but when inspection is made to the industry, to the hotels and restaurants, whatever we are teaching in the class, those are the important things. Okay, so first I dictated to you 16 questions on the licensing condition. Then madam gave you a description of 22 factors, food spoilage factors. Okay. Then she defined through examples what is adulteration, what is substandard and what is unsafe. So please do remember, unsafe food is a criminal liability, that is, it has got imprisonment as a class. So that's something very important, right? Very recently one of our members has been given an arrest warrant because his chicken lollipop had color. Chicken lollipop had color. Okay. So everywhere in my book and in every magazine issue of FHRAI and HRAWI, continuously I have been telling that color is not accepted other than Indian sweets, confectionery, prepared ice cream, pre-prepared ice creams, prepared squashes and bhujia and bundi. But in spite of that, our friends here and there use color and they get caught. I think simply it's not worth, because now it is a criminal punishment. Okay, and that provision of unsafe food is 2 years imprisonment. Of course, it's a bailable arrest warrant, but the problem is such a situation makes you ineligible to travel. You are charge sheeted for anything which has got the offence is 2 years and more, then your passport, your visa to many countries is denied. I think it's not worth. It's absolutely not worth, just for the thrill of adding color, and it's not going to do any great benefit to you. Right? So please try to convey this to the guest that there will not be any usage of color in your chicken 65, paneer 65, or chili chickens, or the tandoori, certain tandoor items, etc., etc. Okay, how many more people have to come? Any final call, or should we start? Okay, right. So before lunch, just before lunch, we were seeing about, madam was describing about labels and what are the basic conditions for receiving materials. Then we were discussing about quality of chicken inspection, fish inspection, meat inspection, egg inspection. Okay. Other than this, there are a lot of adulterations in the market. Now let's just go through very quickly how do we find adulteration in different products. Okay. How do we find whether the milk is adulterated or not? What do we have to do? Huh? I am asking everything without lab. Iodine. Where will you add iodine? Where from I will get iodine? Huh? Your first aid box will have butadiene ointment, which has got iodine, or tincture of iodine has got iodine. Right? In your first aid box, it is compulsory for you to have either butadiene or tincture of iodine. Right? Okay. So you take a bit of milk, add a drop of butadiene or tincture of iodine. If it turns blue, the milk is adulterated. Okay. थोड़ा दूध लेना, उसमें एक बूंद बिटाडीन ऑइंटमेंट या टिंचर ऑफ आयोडीन ऐड करना, अगर वो मिल्क ब्लू कलर में चेंज होता है, then it is adulterated. You take, the next thing is you take a fresh polished tile. Okay, any unused polished tile, smooth tile you take, it should be smooth, fresh and polished. Okay, it should not have dust, it should be clean. Put a drop of milk and just tilt the tile like this, the milk will fall down. After the milk falls down, there should not be any traces here. Okay, once the milk falls down, there should not be any traces here. If there are traces here, it means milk is adulterated. Okay, the third thing is you take milk. Okay, now lot of milk is produced commercially with chemicals. In North India, milk is adulterated. They just buy imported vegetable oil, raw vegetable oil, add it with caustic soda, it becomes milk. At least to see it is like milk, and that is what is used for your milk chocolates, local milk chocolates, milk biscuits, milk creams and chai walas to get more and more color. Okay, but to find the adulteration is easy. Of course, when you squeeze lime, it should curdle, add vinegar, it should curdle, but the fastest way to know it in a raw milk, because for both this squeezing lime and putting vinegar, you must slightly heat the milk. But when you just cut chili, green chili vertically and then put it in milk, take a small portion of milk, just put it in milk, if it does not curdle, it is adulterated. A chemical milk will not curdle, right? The original milk will spontaneously curdle when you cut green chili and put it in raw milk, cold milk. Okay, right? Boiled milk, there are so many things. After boiling, you because before boiling you want to know whether the milk is original or wrong. After boiling, of course, vinegar is there, lime is there, there also chili will work. Okay, green chili is the fastest, that is why I told you, right. Then the other thing is to know whether milk is contaminated with urea, because what happens is when they collect milk, if the temperature is lost, to reduce the microbial population in milk or to hold it for a longer time, they add urea. Okay, easiest way, because the farmers who handle urea are also having cattle. So the easiest thing for them is to just put urea so that the milk is fit till the dairy industry buys from them, okay, when the cold storage fails. So now how to find urea in milk? Just take a bit of milk, add vinegar, right, just shake it. If there is froth, then there is urea. Okay, उसमें थोड़ा फोम आ जाता है तो यूरिया है उसमें, right? Okay. Now, how will you find out adulteration in chili powder? Take 1 spoon of chili powder, add 1 tumbler of water, stir it very well, okay, and throw the water out. And when you see the kali tumbler, glass tumbler like this, there should be only chili flakes, okay, chili का छोटा छोटा वो pieces होना चाहिए. If there is a red color line, अगर कोई कलर का line दिखता है तो it is adulterated. Okay, right. How will you know adulteration in turmeric? Now before that, madam was first question of madam was tamarind seed powder in coffee. Now how will you know the adulteration of tamarind seed powder in coffee? How will you find out? So there are 2 ways by which you can find out. One is very simple, take a very small quarter spoon of that coffee powder, add cold milk, right. Immediately the tamarind pieces powder there will get slightly bleached and you will get brown color powder out. Brown means light brown color. Coffee powder will be this brown color, this will be of your tablecloth color. Okay, so that color difference will tell you that the tamarind seeds are added. The second thing is you just try to add a bit of water and try to paste it in your hand. Okay, just try to paste it in your hand, and tamarind powder, the coffee powder will not get pasted. Tamarind seed powder will form a paste. Okay, coffee powder will never become paste. Okay, so this is a very simple test to know whether tamarind seed powder is added. How will you know papaya seeds being added to pepper? How will you know papaya seeds being added to pepper? Huh? One is papaya seeds will float. Okay. The second thing is take any flat tray, okay, and try to just toss it up. Automatically the papaya seeds will separate. Okay, the papaya seeds will go to the far end of the tray, the pepper seeds will stay near your hand. आप एक ऐसे ट्रे लीजिए, उसमें वो क्वांटिटी का पेपर डालिए और ऐसे यू डू विनोइंग इट. विनोइंग को हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं मुझे मालूम नहीं. ओके, सो पोड़ेकिरते कन्नड़ा हिंदी ले गूगल पारे. हाँ, राइट, विनोइंग, राइट, इसका हिंदी ट्रांसलेशन देखो. ऐसे करना बस फॉर जस्ट 30 seconds. The papaya seeds will go to the far end, the pepper seeds will come to you, right. How do you find adulteration in turmeric powder? take a tumbler of water, take 1 spoon of turmeric powder, add water, okay, and stir it very well. Stir it very well, leave it for 1.5 to 2 minutes, okay, and look it under light. And when you look at the glass under light, suppose at the bottom of the glass you find white ring, it means turmeric has got color. Okay? The other way to understand whether turmeric is original or not, take turmeric, take a pinch of lime chunnam, right, and add it with bit of water, instantaneously it must become red. If it does not become red, it has got color. Okay? And if you do not have chunnam, you can do one thing, take any white paper or white cloth, a small piece of it, at the corner you just put that turmeric, with a bit of water, within about 2 to 3 minutes it must become orange or red. Okay? So if it does not become orange or red, it means that it contains color, artificial color. If it just remains only yellow, it means it has got tartrazine. Okay? Any alarm for me to get out? I saw some alarm. Right. You can set it for 5:15. I will get out anyway. Yes. How will you know adulteration in honey? How will you know adulteration in honey? Right. One is toothpick. If suppose imagine this is the bottle of honey, open the bottle, insert a toothpick, put a toothpick inside, just turn it upside down. The toothpick has to travel to the top instantaneously and straight. Suppose it is not able to travel to the top and it is there stuck in between, it means that the honey is adulterated. Okay? The other thing is, take a spoon of honey, dip a cotton wick, जो दिया चलाते हैं ना, जलाते हैं ना, वो just dip that cotton wick there in the honey and try to burn it. True honey will not burn. If it starts burning with a cracking sound, it means it has got sugar syrup. In honey, it is very common, even the so called top brands in the market today burn with cracking sounds. Okay? I am telling the topmost brand, which every hotel has got, right? Why should I do? I will not talk about brand names. Okay? Yes. Right. Don't burn me in the classroom, burn your honey at home. Right. Now, how will you find adulteration in jaggery? Just to make a powder of just small portion of jaggery, make powder, add vinegar to it, small portion, 1 spoon of vinegar, just shake it. If you get foams, jaggery has got urea. Okay? Any other thing that you want to know? Any other thing that you want to know?
Artificial ghee.
Artificial ghee, right. Take your jam container, you have your pickle and jam container for room service, no? Chota wala, transparent one. Fill ghee there, close it, take a juice jar, fill it up with water, fill the juice jar with 3/4 of water, okay. Make this container float in that with the ghee, close the juice container, switch it on for 30 seconds. Okay, it will go on a full round, right? So after that, stop, and after 1 minute, because the water will still be swirling, after 1 minute open the jar and see this pickle container. If the ghee inside has separated into 2 layers, then it is not original. Original ghee will have no separation. Okay?
Any other product?
How will you know salt is original or synthetic?
question.
How will you know original salt is synthetic or original? In a normal Kadapa stone surface or Shabat tile surface, right? If you just put salt and after 3-4 hours if the salt has not melted, right, then it is synthetic salt. It is not original. Unfortunately, whatever you have bought from market will not melt.
From where to buy them?
So, if you are lucky to be in Gujarat or part of Maharashtra, then Tamil Nadu, you get original salt. Rest of India is not lucky enough to get original salt. Yeah. Huh? There are many things. Now, how is rice adulterated? How is rice adulterated? Now, what happens is different shapes of your rice, you know, IR5, IR8, IR20, IR34, IR64, okay, and Sona Masuri, Basmati, all these things are processed cement, plastic processed resins are coming to India from Indonesia and China as water treatment resins. They come in the name water treatment resins. They go to the rice mills and you can see in the rice mills there will be some numbers written 2, 3, which means for every 100 sacks they are adding 2 sacks of this, okay, that scorecard will be there. So, you are having plastic rice in your normal rice, and if you want to know whether your rice is original or false, that is a very simple experiment. जो rice बचा हुआ है ना, right, just pour water into it and keep it overnight, right, wait for 1 day, if possible even 2 days, right, even after 48 hours it has not become paste, okay, then it means there is adulteration in rice. समझ लिया? हाँ? Which one?
The plastic rice.
Plastic rice is very much into the country in huge volume. That's
So
what I
will it
told
get
you.
Cooked? Will it get cooked?
It will get cooked. All plastics are getting cooked, you know. Huh? It will be very polymerized. You will be very happy that the kanji is coming very beautifully. वो कोल्ड वाटर में अगर कंजी होता है तो वो ओरिजिनल है, हॉट में कुछ भी होगा, वही मैं बता रहा हूँ. जब आप कोल्ड वाटर मिक्स करते हैं वो चावल कंजी नहीं हुआ तो वो अडल्ट्रेटेड है. नॉर्मल वाटर में, नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर वाटर में, कोल्ड नहीं है, नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर वाटर में. ठीक है, राइट. एनी अदर अडल्ट्रेशन दैट यू वांट टू नो? हाउ विल यू फाइंड आउट ट्रू मैंगो एंड falsely ripened mango? Mango season is going to come, right. Take a bucket of water, put the mango should sink. If it floats, it's false mango.
How about banana, sir? Ripened with carbide, naturally ripened.
I have not devised a method, but I will devise a method very shortly. Yes? Mango should sink. Mango should not float. See, the truth of the matter is, if you open it and then close it, after 3-4 days the color should change. It should not be bright like this. Okay.